All right, just finished up an under seat enclosure for a 2018 F-150 Platinum under the rear seats. It's 4 cubic foot, tuned to 32 hertz for 4 Kicker Q Class L7 8s. These fucking 8s look badass. Like, they got some good weight to them. I'd say they're at least 18, 20 pounds. I just finished up. Well, this box is from my buddy, and his brother. I just did a box for him for 2 PSI 8s, the high performance ones, the flat wound 2-inch voice coil, and this one is a little bit heavier. These 8s are a little bit heavier than the PSI, so I'd say they're good 18, 20 pounds a piece. Yeah, this box is 2 cubic feet, which is kind of small for the subs, but I did use an aeroport to maximize the inside airspace, the net airspace. Because if I use a slotted port with the same amount of area, it'd have to be longer because an aeroport is more efficient. You don't have to have as much port area per cubic foot. So that is beneficial to underseat enclosures, because obviously underseat you're limited with space, so you're not always going to get enough net airspace under there. Yeah, 4 Kicker Q Class L7 8s. This box is 57.5 wide, but on the inside it's only 53.5. No, 54. Yeah, 54, because there is another piece of wood on the inside of here. This is just the outside to help me wrap it in carpet right here. Made this little notch. Yeah, it came out pretty clean. I got braces all in here, right in here, and over here. And then I have a brace that is holding in the port as well, because I see a lot of people say that you don't need braces for this. I don't know about you, but I sure as hell would put a brace in here. I want this to be as strong as possible. Yeah, 2 cubic feet, tuned to 32 hertz, 4 Kicker Q Class L7 8s. Kicker recommends for their bigger boxes, like the biggest box you want to put this in is 1 cubic foot, so it is a little small, but I did maximize the amount of airspace I could get with the space I had. You know, I didn't want to build a box that was sticking, all the way out to here to where you wouldn't even be able to fucking put your feet under there when you get in. So this should be perfectly flush, right? Perfectly flush with the seat and not stick out too far. I mean, honestly, this is probably going to stick right flush with the bottom seat that folds down. So it is a little dirty in here. I gotta go get my vacuum and clean shit up in here. It's a little dusty. Actually, it looks more dusty on camera than what it actually is. It's not that dirty. But yeah, this is gonna be on a KX 2400 at 2 ohms. Each one of these subs is 4 ohms, dual 4 ohm. Each sub is wired in series to 8 ohms. Then the pair together is wired down to 4 ohms back here. So that's one pair. I just have them wired together right now just because I don't want to lose this wire with the bolts. So this is 4 ohms and that is 4 ohms. So this is going to be wired in parallel down to 2 ohms on my KX 2400, which does about 2600 at 2 ohms. These subs are 500 watts RMS a piece. Should be a pretty good match. They could probably take a little bit more. I did do an underseat enclosure for 4 sound cubed 8s on a Kicker ZX 2500, but that one was only 49 wide. Now these subs call for a little bit more airspace, but they should bang hard. One thing I noticed about the L7s is they really like big boxes. So, but I mean, this is an underseat box, so I mean, I've heard a lot of underseat boxes. I build a lot of underseat boxes, so it should bang pretty hard. Just gotta go to the hardware store and get that last screw. Probably get longer ones. But other than that, came out pretty clean. This box alone, well, I mean, with the subs in it, probably weighs over 100 pounds. It's a pretty heavy box. But yeah, that's it.